Boom! There we go, guys. So, we are coming to you live from Wiltshire today, right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. And we are looking out for UFOs and UAP, anything strange in the night sky here. Lots of activity this way. Long history of the weird and wonderful in these skies. So let us know what you spot. It's a lovely clear night tonight. There, right in the middle of the screen, just up there, you can see the Orion constellation. So let's keep an eye out for the strange and anomalous tonight. There is some colour in those stars tonight, isn't there? So it is looking good already. I think tonight is going to be a good one. What do you guys reckon there? And how is everyone's weekend going there? Carl's in. Tracy, how are you doing? How is everyone doing tonight? It's lovely and clear, and we've waited a long time. It's been an overcast winter, but we are starting to see some of that sky now. So when I was setting out the camera earlier, I could see things flying over. It's been so long since we've seen some awesome things in the night sky there. Jack as well, thank you for the likes. How is everyone doing? It is those likes and those shares that helps us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves, and the more eyes and minds we get on the phenomena there, sharing our experiences, the more we can all piece this puzzle together there. Oh, Rachel, how are you doing there? How's the are you still off headphones today? Oh, you're only in for a bit, but thank you for popping by. There, DJ is in. How are you doing, sir? There, I'm glad to hear that one, Tracy. Glad you're doing well. We're all good. It's the weekend. We've got a clear sky. What more could we ask for there? You saw the ISS 2 hours ago, Harker. I haven't seen it since last summer, so I am missing it. I did wonder, like, will it still catch me off guard when it comes by there? DJ as well, coming in with the likes. Thank you. Oh, I've noticed you over there on the tubes, Harker, as well. So guys, over on the TikTok, if you do want to see a little bit more of the screen there, you want to see the horizontal layout, you can join us on the other ones there as well. At the Thing UFO, see a little bit more of the screen. It's also good as a little backup there, because TikTok tends to hide us every now and again. Harko, thank you for the gifts as well. All of that goes back into the stream there. Doing good. I'm glad to hear that one as well, Rachel, there. And I might need to go back to the dentist. Oh, a bit of a tooth. Oh, Rachel, oh, I feel that is the worst. Don't get me started on dentists, but honestly, like, I'm a big scaredy cat when it comes to the dentist there. But I've realised that the older I get, it's the more I'm suffering is because I'm scared of it. I'm making it worse. But I get it. I'm a nightmare when it comes to the dentist. But you'll be all right. They're getting quite good these days. And DJ as well. Can't say too much, but one good thing. Oh, new job, hopefully starting soon. Oh, deepest pending. Well, fingers crossed for you there, DJ. We're gonna antenna crossed Alan as well for DJ. I'm feeling good this year. I'm feeling good this year, DJ, so hopefully it's all going to go to plan for you there. And Max did worse on 3 AM. Hopefully tomorrow is better. That one. Oh, is that the F1 there? How was it there? And mine are lady dentists, and I am more comfortable, so I'll definitely trust them. Actually, I feel the same with it. I totally agree with that one there. Don't mind the dentist. I fall asleep. Tracy, that is like Buddhist level Zen there. That is being able to fall asleep during a root canal. Like, I wish I could there. You have to tell me your magic for that one as well. And WV10, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you in there. 0 points, Harko. That was a bit tight there. Oh, movement in C3 already, Carl. Oh, that was in B1. What was that flash? Where's my cursor gone? Where's it gone? Right, B. Hold on. B. This one basically, guys. Yeah, B1. There was a flash around there, a really bright one, but also in C3. Carl spotted that there. So C3 is going to be right over here. So looking for movement in here from Carl. I think I saw some flash there. So it's already going off today, guys. Keep your eyes spotted there. If we can see it on there, we can zoom in on the old grid. My mouse is off across too many monitors tonight. I have to do the full DBS check as its job in Recovery Support House. Oh, that sounds like challenging, but in like a good sense of challenging there. So, well, fingers crossed, DJ. And it's doing some good work as well. V is in the house. How are we doing to this weekend, V? There, I'm glad to hear it, WV10. What's everyone been up to? Have you been making the most of the weekend? It's a beautiful day down here in Wiltshire. Oh, here come the damn clouds. Right, we'll spin the camera to avoid them in a minute, but hopefully there won't be too many of those tonight. But keep your eyes out. It's not thick clouds. We can still see what is going on behind it there. For kids and lack of sleep. That's it. Actually, that's the trick there. Fall asleep during a root canal. I was going to say I'll try it, but that sounds possibly more expensive than the root canal there. And Paratara, how are you doing there? It's been a while. We are good. Yeah, we are good. It's been miserable weather here in the UK, and therefore we haven't had many Skywatches, so you've not missed much there. How is the new... Because you were just moving, or you just bought a place, hadn't you, I think, last time we spoke there. How is that going? I hope it's all good. And it's weird, isn't it, there? I felt more uncomfortable with the men. I think I see another orb. Oh, another orb last night as well. Excellent there. Was there any colour to the orb as well? C3 moved into D3. Okay, so for you TikTokers, it's going that way. Keep your... Oh, hold on. Yes. Carl, hello. Hold on. Look.
Zoom mode activated.
Can we catch it in time? Come on. There we go. On the edge of the screen there. Look. There we go. We got one already there. Eagle-eyed Carl there gets the 10 points. We're spotting that one. Twinkling away. Far too small there. It's definitely not a plane. Ah, right on the edge of the screen. Can we just about catch it? Yeah, there we go. Off the screen there. Oh, already now. There we go. I told you tonight is going to be a good night there. Well done, Carl. 10 points, Gryffindor, for that one. And Harker there, done with printing Lego today. Have you been printing the Lego there? Print us a Lego Alan. I'm no good at the modelling yet. I've got to get there for that one as well. And Tara there, Harko as well, both of you. Thank you for the gifts. That's very kind of you. All goes back into the stream there. And it was all good. Was out for dinner there. We're all good here. Where did you go for dinner, V? Traditional Scottish restaurant, I'm expecting there. And V coming in with the gifts. Thank you there as well. And Bags, any news on Atlas? So, kind of. It is behaving weird. There, so its movements are once again very strange. They're not what was predicted. Now, is that because it's an artificial object, or is it because our ability to predict these things isn't actually as good as we tend to think it is? Probably a bit of both. I am saying, right, I've got quite a high bar before I say it's like, you know, I'm going to lean towards the alien or technological in nature there. But if that thing gets a gravitational assist. Oh, there goes the camera. Oi, hold on, it'll go dark again in a minute. If that thing gets a gravitational assist around Jupiter, I'm on board. I'm saying artificial there. Is anyone else anything there? And zoom, but it disappeared as soon as I zoomed in on it. The phenomena does sort of play games with us like that. This will go dark again very soon. It's having a technical glitch, so bear with it. And we'll get it back in a second. If not, I'll go outside and hit it. What is it? We get the skies back, and then there's another technical error. I suppose it's a lesson for life, isn't it? That, you know, it never goes all as smoothly to plan in the tower. Busy, lots of renovations, which doesn't leave much time for the paranormal sky watching. I feel you there. Sometimes life gets in the way, doesn't it? But I hope in those renovations, Tara, there, that you are going to be... It is Tara, I have remembered correctly. I think it was. I want to say it is. But do correct me if I have got you wrong, confused there. But I'm making sure that you're going to have, like, you know, a proper sky watching observatory. That's what you've put in. Like if the roof opens up and you've got some lounges, you can just look up. That's what I'm expecting there, V. Zara there. LB, why does my toe smell like cheese? Is it because we are from the moon? I think, LB, I think you're onto something there. I need to see that peer reviewed. Right, as a hypothesis there, right? Want to know that your thinking's correct, but you might well be onto something. What sort of cheese? Are we going for the blue stuff, right? Or is it Wensleydale? There, Stamp Harco. Ah, actually, Harco, yes. Harco. You did need, didn't you? Have we stamped? No, I stamped. You've sent yours. You keep confused. That's what the wink was for there. I keep forgetting it there. Exactly, DJ. There. Oh, live goal achieved. Well done, guys. Come on, camera. Sort it out. Where's the... Let's turn the brightness down a touch there, but it will click back in. That's all I can do for a second until it has another sulk. What happens when you use dodgy second-hand equipment? Right, another crowd-funded source. We went to an Indian restaurant there. It's this Art V. I'm shit you not. Right, excuse my French, guys. Warminster, where we are here. Not only is it got a long history with the phenomena there, many weird things in these skies, its own UFO flat. But when I was reading one of those books. Oh, we got more movement. When I was reading one of the books, we have the best, it's well renowned in the UFO world. The Warminster has the best Indian restaurant, and I've tried it and I've confirmed. Look, here we go. That is big and bright. Look at that one.
Anomalous object. Confirmed.
I'm going for that one. Look at that one flying through the night sky there. It is already going well for us today. I mean, if only it was a little bit darker, that damn camera. It'll have a sulk at some point and it'll go back. So we're going to tolerate it being a bit crap for now. But, hey-ho, there we go. We're getting back into our swing, aren't we, guys? I'm a bit behind in the chat, but that's what happens when we get the action on a screen tonight there. I've missed seeing things. So we are still quite late in the night there. So the sun has gone around, not just for us here on the surface, but for those objects in low Earth orbits. And normally you'll see all the satellites and things flying around because they can reflect that sun's light back. It hasn't fully gone around, but we're late enough in the night sky that we're not seeing a lot of that. So therefore it would imply that whatever that is may well, it's either got to be really, really far out, but that was quite big and bright. So again, that counteracts that position. So what could it be? Maybe it's emitting light and therefore definitely not a satellite there. So UFO 100% there. And March 16 is supposed to fly close to Jupiter. So that is it. If it does do a little slingshot around Jupiter there, I'm on board with the UFO hypothesis for Free Eye there. Alan, stop chewing the wires. He's a nightmare. He's feral. He definitely is there. It's time. Ah, excellent. There we go. Normally I'm useless for him, so I'm going to give myself 10 points for that one. But good to see you again. I hope that all the renovations are going to keep going very, very well for you. And we're always here when you do get a night off there. How you doing, Adam, as well? And thank you for the gifts. That's very, very kind. All goes back into the team there. Dasani too. Again, good to see you there as well. And thank you for the gifts, guys. Do appreciate that. All goes back into the stream. Maybe one day we'll fix the camera. While off yet there. Let's have a look. Where are we? The chat is chasing me and now. But yes, best Indian actually I've ever had here in Warminster. So when we do a meetup, guys, maybe we'll have to do a meetup there. Interdimensional technology. That's what we need at the dentist, Rachel. There. And something moved fast from top to bottom and it was faint. God, you're better eyes. He's very busy tonight already. Damn these clouds. It's been lovely and clear. It is our luck, isn't it? Hopefully they'll pass soon. I'll check the weather to see what's on the radar. But they are, as you can tell, not getting in the way of us spotting the action there. It's a bit cloudy here. Where you are, it's still a clear sky. So, Adam, tell us if yours clouds pass, because then we might have a chance of these ones passing too. But they're not getting in the way, but I'd prefer them not to be there. Oh, Rachel, you spotted that one before I did there. I'm a bit behind the chat. Well done with that one. Keep your eyes on it. And it's not the ISS. It's maybe the oh, actually, Harko. That's a good shout. That is one. Is it Chang'e? Their space station. I never bother tracking that one. You should check it out. Let us know if it is there. V and WV10, the guys, thank you for the likes and those shares there. That is how we reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves. So thank you for that one. And Ben, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
There we go. And Obsessed there, is it Chromie? Excuse my bad pronunciation now, I've got to call you X. Where is this? This is Wiltshire in the UK. It's coming to the night sky live, coming to you live from Crop Circle Country. We're not too far from Stonehenge, about 10 minutes down the road from Stonehenge, and a little bit longer, but not too far in the other direction for Glastonbury. So a very ancient and mystical landscape here. Long history of the weird and wonderful, and this little town, we briefly mentioned it earlier, back in the 60s and 70s, had a massive UFO UAP flap here. Went on for 10 years, it had everything, and it's the only case that I know that went on consistently for such a long period of time. So these are the skies to be watching for the phenomena there. You have to excuse the camera, it's having a little sulk, so it is bright today, and it will switch back in a minute and it'll be a lovely dark night sky. So let's all bear with it and it'll get there. But there we are. Rio is in. How are you doing there? Rachel as well, thank you for the shares. Do appreciate those ones, guys. There. Hello, Ben, too. Good to see you there. And could be a plane or a helicopter. I mean, very good to consider those. There are so much things, especially now with drones as well, that our skies are alive. And then when you go a little behind, think satellites and things, there are so many. We have to consider these before we say alien. I think it's very, very right to do it. So when it comes to planes and helicopters and things, the way this lens is quite zoomed in, and so therefore we can tend to tell when they are planes, they look a little bit differently there. Because it is zoomed in, they come quite big, and you see the flashing of the strobes, the navigation lights. They do normally give the game away. That, what we just witnessed there, is going to be along the lines of a satellite or something like that. It's going to be a bit higher up there, but you are 100% right. We've got to consider these things, so I appreciate that one, X. And you can tell I'm obsessed with extraterrestrial beings. Aren't we all here? You're in the right place, Rachel, there. And hello to you there. Alan says hello there, Ria. It's totally clear we are. So, okay, maybe we have got a chance of the clouds passing again tonight. It was lovely clear, as always, setting up, and then, boom, clouds. Just our luck, but they might pass. Let's have a look at the weather forecast, or the weather radar there. See if we can see when the next gap is going to be there. Chang'an is now above Iran. Okay, was it coming? Is it going south? Because maybe. And where's the direction at this point? No, good. And that was going north. That was going north as well. That was going south to north-ish there. And Ben there, I love the jumper. Sam is perfect for the weather. Yeah, I opened. You know, it's getting warmer now, guys. It's getting warmer there. So it wasn't Chang'an. Good spot in Harko as well. It was big, and it was bright, and it was fast. So very interesting. Where are we? Try stuff in the space website. What's that one? I've not been on that one. And V coming in the hashtags there. DJ, so many new people since I took my personal break there. Loads of new people in the community. But DJ, you are old school there. So you got lots of new friends to make in the club now there. Something moving in C downwards. Right, good spot in there. Right, C. Where's my cursor? Let's have a look here. So C downwards. Sometimes your screens are a little bit bigger, better resolution than the big one I've got next to me here, and you guys can see things I can't. Oh, bloody clouds. I was looking at the weather radar, wasn't I? Oh, that looks like it did. Oh, we're right on the tip of it as well. It is a big wave of cloud, but it is moving quite fast, and there is a gap on the other side, so hopefully it won't spoil it there. I've been keeping track of the flight radar app whenever I get a weird sense, so that's a good thing to do. You've got to filter out all of the prosaic things that we can do, and even then it's very hard to fully rule them out, but there are a few little tricks that we can use. As we mentioned over the summer there, satellites follow, which are going to be the hardest ones to filter out there, they follow strict paths and strict rules there. You know, they're falling to Earth in a big circle, so they basically are moving in straight lines. As soon as we see a deviation of that, or speed or anything like that, then you know we've got something strange there. You'll see the crap around us and the zoom in and out. Oh, is it one? There was one I looked at, and just the amount of stuff up there blows your mind there. And it's gone. Keep an eye out though, X, and if I can spot it, I will zoom in on it as well. So we appreciate that. Over on the tubes, guys, I've been neglecting it. Zen is in as well. Maya is in too. How are you doing there? And so much movement in the sky. It's been so long, hasn't it, Maya? It's been. I hope you're feeling better as well. And what's moving up and down in the sky? Is it a satellite? So I think so. Well, we can't 100% say it is, but we also can't say it's not. So for us, for the Eureka, it's going to be that anomalous movement there, displaying behaviours that satellites just can't do. So let's keep our eyes peeled, and hopefully we'll see that as well. And Jolly, the Chinese, gives you nightmares there. And where are we? Raf is in as well. Good to see you there. Vinny in too. And the sky is alive, Mayor is there. And how does a satellite create the additional energy to increase its rotational speed to match the Earth's rotational speed? Well, that is when they're launched, isn't it? That is the whole point, is you're putting that energy in, and that's why they do them at certain latitudes, don't they, and do them in certain directions. And you have to consider, you know, retrograde and all that sort of stuff to match those sorts of things if you do want it to keep pace or to go faster. It's the energy you put in initially there, and the lack of friction up there in space means it roughly, not fully, maintains that speed into it. It's a good question there. Well, let's scroll through. Let's have a look there. May sorry, I've not got round to you there. Yeah, lots of strange stuff to keep up the spotting. Hopefully, if I catch up, I'll be able to see it in real time there. There'll be recon aircraft. Well, I suppose actually at that height. I mean, I don't think they'll be as luminous, though, because it'd have to be like one of the real high-altitude military ones. And then the whole point is they don't want them to reflect light. But that could be another criteria, if we're thinking up that high there. And with an alien invasion, and an Alan Sam on TikTok, yeah. All in the middle of the alien invasion there. And did you know the aliens just want Macs? What, as in computers or Big Macs there? Where are we? Been doing loads of extensive exercise, running away from Alan and his probe there. I mean, speaking of exercise, I went for a walk today. It's about half an hour each way. That was it. I was dead for the day after that. I am so... I mean, I did cut the grass first, but I am such an office person now. It's awful there. And what camera do you use? Is it a straight... so it costs for sensor. So no, actually, it's just a bog standard Sony A7S. It's the first model as well, so it's not the most expensive one. Pick them up quite reasonably second-hand there. But the trick is the lens that does it there. Uranus has already been probed. As I did it with scientism. Well, you're not wrong there, Jolly. You're not wrong there. And Alan has a terrible record in the Galactic Federation. He does. He's on their list. He's definitely on their list there. I have the best UFO crew, Will. So we do have the best UFO crew. You're right there. Now let me pop back over. Oh, Kate is over on the Twitch there. How are you on the quiet side? You'll be over soon. Are you writing again? Are you in a creative flow? Don't let us break it, Kate. But we will love to see you when you are done. There, let me catch up with the TikToks as well now, because you guys are alive tonight. We love it. Oh, D2, sorry, V, I was a bit late, I think, for that one. And thank you for the link there, Hark. I will try and check that one out. Saw something in Seat. Oh, my God, it's so busy, and I've been missing it there. There, LW, hey, bro, how are you doing? I remember you. Yeah, I mean... long time. How are you doing? Good to see you. And keep seeing really small balls of lights moving. So I think we, as the nights are getting a bit later now, we are catching a little bit when the sun's around. We are starting to see some of those things that are in low Earth orbit there, those satellites and those things like that. Blue Nose, how are you doing today? How was the football? Did you guys win? So I think we're going to start to see that. So we've got to start looking out for that anomalous movement there. That is how we're going to tell the satellites and the space junk from the possible UFOs there. But keep spotting them. And if I catch up, I'll be able to start zooming in again there. Working out, not for a while, but it is on my list to start going back to the gym. And when I do that, you'll know, because I'll start wearing sleeveless tops and just ever so sudden I'll be like, did you see that UFO? Pow, pow. Like that. You'll notice I'm very subtle when I'm at the gym. I'm going through one of those phases there. Brad, how are you doing there? And Rachel, the aliens talk about invading. They mean to finally introduce themselves. Yeah, maybe it's just a language gap. You know, they're getting it slightly wrong, and we're getting worried there. Bonnie, how are you there? I can't believe it's that time already. I mean, cloud time. But exactly, how are you doing? Oh, Bonnie, wait a minute. Hey, up. Took me a second there. You've changed your title. There, you caught me for a second there as well. Ben and V, and yeah, Ben and V.
Nom nom nom, thanks,
Thank
guys.
you for those. I'm slacking a bit there, sorry guys. And Adam as well for the cake. Appreciate that, guys. All goes back into the stream. Just a Russian spy satellite. Give him a wave. It could well be this day and age there. You've got your whiteboard. A up as well. If I could move the camera, I'd show you. I took my own advice. I was thinking about this and I thought I need to do that too. And I've got 2 triangles on the wall now. One for another project that you guys will like, and one for this one as well. Be given ideas. We're going to be encouraging ourselves together creatively there, I think. And thank you for the heart, Blue Nose. Where are we? And how would we know if it's a UFO? So, X, it's a brilliant question. To say 100%, we can't. That is the sad truth. We have to kind of be honest with it there. But what we can do is filter out the stuff that is known there. So weather phenomena, man-made technology and objects and things like that. Planes, as I said before, we can kind of see them, and we can mostly overlay them as well with things like flight radar and stuff like that. So we can kind of click off the stuff that's in our atmosphere, drones, planes, helicopters, things like that. The harder ones are the satellites, because there's so many of them up there, and all we see are little dots. You can track a lot of them, but they're not all listed, and it is a real pain in the arse just to try and line them up and confirm them. So what we do is we basically are looking out for certain types of behaviour that satellites just can't do. So a satellite, if you think of it, it's falling to Earth in a big circle rather than straight down. It's a big circle, and every time it gets closer and closer, it hits the atmosphere a bit more, which slows it down and lowers it and lowers it and lowers it there. And every now and again, normally once a month, they might go and push themselves back up so they don't fall down. But they're falling to Earth in a big circle, falling at a consistent speed there. They can't really make adjustments once they're kind of up and floating there. They can only make subtle ones, which we don't see. They're so subtle. The time that we see them on the stream there, yeah, we don't notice those adjustments. Blue Nose, thank you for that's very, very generous of you as well. Thank you. It's very kind and very on brand for the stream there. I love those. But yeah, so we have to we have to basically see, if we see anything that looks like a satellite, a little dot like that, and then it displays the behaviour that satellites just can't do. So maybe it stops dead, maybe it shoots off at a right angle, the interstellar handbrake turn there, ET realises he's left the gas on at home, turns back around there. Ben as well, thank you for the tofu. Alan, do you want to try some tofu?
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
There. So things like that, weird flashing as well, that can give it away. So for us to say it's definitely, you know, Alan flying around up there in his spaceship is very difficult, but we can start to filter out the satellite and the man-made and the things like that. Hey, cowboy hat! I'd love that one. So much so, I dug through my loft and got the real cowboy hat out, just for these occasions. Thank you, Blue Nose. Where are we? So it's a brilliant question there as well. The wrong profile. You threw me for a second, up. You threw me. But we got that. The night sky, it is beautiful. And honestly, X, I don't know what's up with the camera. I might have to go out and restart it because this is nothing. This is actually, quality-wise, a 3 or 4 out of 10. When I first put the camera on, the sky was clearer, but the camera's doing a weird glitch at the minute. It's either turning itself on and off, or it's doing this thing where it's suddenly just brighter. But normally the screen is black and all of the stars got beautiful like colours to them as well. I mean, it's mind-blowingly stunning. But yeah, we're having some technical glitches tonight, so hang around because we've got a few good Skywatches coming up this week, judging by the weather, and hopefully we'll have that sorted and we can see that all there. And then as well, no, we are up to date there, and there you go. AOP's back in. You're correct. You put your correct hat on now, and Ben coming in with the shares, and I also see those hearts popping up as well, guys. It is the shares and the likes, you guys tapping away, things like that. It does help us reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves. You never know who's going to pop in, who's going to come in and share an awesome first-hand account of the phenomena there, or some of their own, especially their technical knowledge of something that can help us refine the search and what we're doing there. He post-it notes everywhere. You know what? I went to buy some post-it notes today to do exactly this. I've had to use my whiteboard wall, but I wanted to use the post-its, and I went to what is now TJ Jones, not WH Smith anymore, and they had some post-its. Most of them were like a tenner for a pack. I'm not paying that for paper. That's ridiculous. There's a pack there for £2. Weird ones, but they'll do. Took it to till, £6.50. I'm like, I ain't having that. So I've had to resort to penning it on my wall there. And X as well, thank you for the follow. Where is it that you are joining us from tonight, X there? Where in the world? And V, loving the stickers there. It's been so long since we've seen the old interstellar handbrake turn stickers there. All the stars up. I mean, when we first got on, it was a 10 out of 10 night there as well. And on this, how are you doing there? 71% there. What's the 71% there? And it's Alan's wife looking for him. That's why he hid there. And AUP sent a treasure box, guys. Thank you. Thank AUP there when you claim those coins. And Rio, I love watching the night sky when it is clear. There is nothing better, and I'm rather annoyed at the clouds coming in, but also the camera playing up. Right, how far is this? Is this cloud coverage? Is it passing us yet? Right. I need to update the app, I think. Hopefully it'll pass for us, and we're going to get some more clear skies. And thank you for the portal there as well. I think no, they are different ones. Anyway, well, that's what they have said in previous abductions now to finally reveal themselves there. What is that? Future Encounter. I've never seen that one, Adam. Thank you. That is awesome. That's crazy, that is. But thank you there. That looked a pretty cool effect. I'm so behind with some of these. Alan still misses his alien pets. Yeah. Okay. And have you used the 6,000 notebooks? You use them? I do. I'm slowly using them, but I also don't want to use them. I like them stacked up and perfect there. And Birmingham, wait, love it again. Not too far from us over in a good old Brum there. And Carl coming in with the ice cream for Alan.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. There, I got a pack of 8 online. Find out now that's good value. I was too impatient, and I thought I'd try and support a local shop there, but they've spotted from. I know WH Smith's isn't local, but I think they're probably struggling. Hence the name change there. Rio.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Thank you there as well. We've got a lovely little stationery shop in town. It's one of those ones that's been there since the dawn of time, and you can actually go in and buy like a single paperclip. It's a really weird one. It's called Coates and Parker, but they also print. They used to print the local newspaper, but it's the ones you've got to use there before you lose it. And I love the gift. I think there's someone on here too. I've never seen it before. I thought it was pretty cool. And where are we in the thing there? M to the C in the house, and Brumtown up. Yeah, actually, yes. I was going to. Why is Brum familiar? Blue Nose, how did it was today, wasn't it? The match. How did you guys do there? And Kate's made it over. Kate's made it over. Everyone can calm down and relax there tonight. Let's back over to the tubes because, again, I've been slacking with you guys. I'll try to do one, then to the other. Multiple chats, guys. Ben as well. Thank you for the gifts there too. No, that done that one there. Done that one. Guys, I'm itching to see the Spielberg film. May I think a lot of us are, and 100%. Why is there? Oh, what's that one? Raving Shades. Thank you there, Alp, as well. Definitely, especially with the new trailer as well. Is it that Spielberg has actually got? So Harko, you're over there as well. Is it that Spielberg has got the insider information that we've been speculating, or is it that actually he's just on the nose with what we're all talking about in the culture, and he's just kind of making a fictional film based on that? Either way, I'm incredibly want to see it. Oh, it's a little Alan. It's a little Alan. Thank you there, V, as well. And Raven, how you doing there? I live a couple of miles from Stonehenge, and I've taken footage of several strange anomalies in the night sky. Raven, I hope you're still here, and forgive me for taking so long to get around to you there, but brilliant. So we're a couple of miles away. We're down in Warminster, so we're not too far as well there. As well, Galaxy... Blue Nose, wow, you guys must have won. Thank you, guys. Very, very kind of you for that. Tubers, it's all there's. You can't see what's going on there. You probably think I've lost it. It's gifts and things like that. So that's what we're doing there. And Amy Lee coming in with those ones, very on brand moon sight as well. Thank you for those. But yeah, tell us more. So footage of several strange anomalies. What sort of things have you seen there? Again, this is the landscape. Until I moved here, I didn't realise how much history that we had for it there. And thank you, Rio and WV10 as well there. Appreciate those. And Alan's log there, stardate today. Jolly Pops, or Poops once again over the ship extractor fans. We need to switch to the Starship Alan at some point there. Have you? You know me, I'm avoiding a needle there. Where are we? Alan's on the opposite end of the wormhole. The fuck is... there, how you doing, Tank, as well? And more stuff near Florida as well. Excellent. Are you monitoring the cameras there? And how are you doing, Tank? And the high-pitched noise in my ears is there something happening? Are you detectors out there? And Jolly, Stonehenge is also fake. Used to be upright stones. Only 71 made it. A fake historical story. Okay, well, a few people might have opinions on that one. I've seen the pictures of them assembling it. So what we're seeing now is probably, you know, a little bit of poetic license there. But does anybody else know? Anybody that's got a counter? And I can feel the Nexus event drawing closer. I could feel it too. And for 2 weeks, I've had the hype. I think Mayor's on it. You had this last time, didn't you? Just before or just after sort of Atlas was kicking off as well there. And that connection you've got coming in there as well. And Gaia's heartbeat produces a massive radiating burst once a second since the beginning of its formation. We suspect that the Earth's disk is warped around geomagnetic coils underneath the Earth's ice wall there. Okay, I've not had that one as well there. Yeah, Smiths. Well, Smiths is still there at like airports and train stations. They kept the name, but they sold the high street stores off to some venture capitalists. So they had to pick a name that wasn't W.H. Smiths anymore. So they made up the name T.J. Jones. So it sounded like there was a bit of history to it, like W.H. Smiths there. So there you go, a little factoid for you there. All footage of the moon and Mars has been identified in remote areas of Earth. All footage? I know some have, I didn't know all. And is it me, or do we feel like something big is coming? It could well be, and it could be to do with Jupiter and Atlas again. That is approaching, so maybe it's the connection there. I am there, but New Jersey is starting to wipe all out live cams so that you can't monitor it now. I mean, it's only a matter of time before they like to hide everything there. Another Live Beach channel memory hole, really? So they are actively hiding it all there. Back over to the TikToks. Let's see where we are. Banana, how are you doing? OG Banana, thank you for the gifts there. Kate too, and Rio, and Kate, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Oh, we're getting to tell the Skywatch season's coming in because we are behind on the chat. God, it is getting cloudy now, isn't it? Let me scroll back up there. Future encounter from Rachel here. You have never seen up until now. Shocking. No, I haven't. Never at all there. I sent a galaxy to you a while back. I still remember that. Of course, Rachel, and I remember that too. It's very, very kind of you there. You've always, those ones, the fancy artwork all coming up as well. How are you doing, Banana, as well there? It's such a clear night here. Hopefully it clears up. It was lovely and clear, but typically we get the camera out and we curse it. And now the camera's also doing something weird, so it's much brighter than it normally is. But hopefully that cloud is going to pass. I've got the weather radar open, so there's a chance it will clear up for us very soon. So hopefully let's keep on holding. Blue Note, a second galaxy. That naughty. Naughty. But thank you. That's very, very kind. I put in the ranks on the Starship Alan there to kind of as a little extra thank you for that sort of thing there. But yeah, I'm going to have to think of something else now if you keep doing that. That isn't going to be enough, the extra ranks there, Captain Blue Nose. There. Yeah, speaking of exactly there. And it's very clouded, sadly. Yeah, hopefully it's going to pass for us there. V coming in with the stickers. And Kendo, how have you been? Good to see you there. Rachel, Bugger Crowds, I think we're all there. Can we will it? Can we use our collective consciousness there? Can we manifest it in there? God bless the Victorians. Definitely. And Rio's on board. Clouds go away. Let's all chant this together. 3, 2, 1. I've been getting strange feelings that something is coming. So you're picking up to it. And Carl, you are intuitive in that way as well, aren't you, with some of your past there? So guys that are in touch in that area are picking up on that sort of things there. And AM2 Tyrannosaurus has been terrible. It is aligning, isn't it, with old Free Eye approaching Jupiter. So is it going to do some performance turns there and then kind of prove all the skeptics wrong? And good evening, Remco. How are you doing this fine Saturday? Say fine, it's now cloudy Saturday evening. There. It's naughty counting, exactly. Everyone manifest there. And the future encounter, +2 galaxies. I won't get complacent, Rachel. It's obviously a Saturday night. Everyone's in party mode. But thank you, guys. That is very, very kind. And it all goes back into the stream as well there. So hopefully it improves everybody's watching experience there as well. It's become too cloudy. Right, weather radar. I'm going to close the app and reopen it. And in hopes it's going to now update to... it's saying that we're... It's saying that I can see the cloud approaching. Yeah, It's saying that with that weather radar's crap. Hold on, what's the other one doing? I've got about 8 weather apps now. All of them tell me something slightly different there. Come on, clear outside. Is it clear outside? Let me know when it loads there. Yes, essentially. It should still be reasonably clear for us tonight. So we have a chance of that cloud passing. So keep your eyes peeled. We can still see some stars there as well. And where are we? The clouds look weird. They are. They're a bit weird tonight. A bit thin and textured, aren't they? As well there. Brad, thank you for the heart there. And Blue Nose for the extra heart there. It's very, very kind of you guys. Excuse me. Now back over to for the tubes there. Let's have a look through where we were. Hopefully I haven't missed too many, but it is busy. I'm on the edge of Salisbury Plain there, so good open skies. I have seen what looks like lasers and flashing across the sky. Again, there's not much natural, is there, or organic that can account for that. So we're immediately in the man-made territory. So we're also probably on a different edge of Salisbury Plain in Warminster here. And when we do, we take the Skywatch on the road every now and again, and we go up some of the old Iron Age hill forts that are nearby that are actually technically on Salisbury Plain, but right on the edge of the town there. And I always have this fear that, you know, because they talk about using lasers to start to summon and encourage the craft in. You see something, you point a laser at it, and maybe it'll start blinking back or communicating with you. And I have this fear that if we started doing that, no my luck, it'd be an Apache attack helicopter, and I'll get missiled. My luck there. And Mars, it's Devon Island, as I've heard of that, yeah. And true, and the lowlands, also Houghton Mars Project, Northern Greenland, Mars claimed environment. So I've seen some of it. I wouldn't have thought all of it, and that's not a scientific position, but I've seen some very interesting pictures where you go, that is the Devon Island one. We know NASA does play shenanigans, don't they, with some of their images. They've been doing it for a long time, but I don't know if I'm ready to go all of it there. Some of that does look pretty extra terrestrial there, but maybe you never know. How much trust is is due to be put in there? Let's have a look there. Also, static lights, which, when zoomed in on, flash different colours and have a boxy, jagged. So, Raven, we had one like this the other night, and I thought it was Sirius in the night sky. And we were watching it on the stream. We zoomed in on it, and we were getting red, blue, green, red, and it had a triangular shape as well. And I'm going, is it Sirius there? And we tried to track it to see, because if it is a star or whatever, it will just move across with the night sky. But we lost it after a while there. But it's really, when you see it, it really throws you because it just doesn't look natural. What could those sorts of things be? That sounds fantastic there. If you've got any images, tag us in anything you've got so we can check those ones out. And guys, if you're into this and what we're doing there, make sure you're following. We do something like this every night. So if it's clear, or when we expect it to be clear, we do a Skywatch here, looking for UFOs, UAP, and all of that sort of stuff. If it's cloudy, we do an alien radio. No, that's this one. We do an alien radio signal hunt. We've got a very large radio antenna there. We point it up to the night sky, and as the Earth rotates, it sweeps across the night sky, passing over various stars, hoping to detect a signal from ET. So we're always on the hunt for some sort of phenomena. If the moon's up and I can be bothered, that's what that looks like. We look at the moon, see all the craters, the details, and talk about how strange it is. So yeah, make sure you're following. Hopefully you get those notifications when we go live. But pretty much every night, we're here hanging out, chatting, and looking for evidence there, and you're all welcome to join us. But we also have a little Discord as well, so link in bio for that one too. And we've got lots of interesting things related to the phenomena. Their latest posts on it throughout. This has its own section, but my favourite is the personal experiences section, where you guys are sharing your first-hand accounts of the phenomena, images and videos too. And the great thing about putting them in there is that they stay there, and the whole community, it's quite active now, can check those out. But we also do a monthly alien movie club, and we're voting, I think, at the minute on what that is. So you can all join us for all of those sorts of things there. And it's a clear sky where you are. Okay, well, hopefully we're going to have a clear sky. Maybe you're a bit ahead of the weather there, and maybe that means clear skies because you can't be too far from us. Maybe clear skies are on the way, guys. Our patience will hopefully pay off tonight. Then thank you for the weather report. Our Raven on the ground there. And where are we? Has anyone followed Chris Bledsoe and his affirmation about the new knowledge? Only a few weeks away until it. Is it Easter this year? Is it meant to be? Are we actually feeling the future before it's happening? And how can we all feel this? I mean, these are the questions there. I could say that particular claim is coming up pretty soon, so we'll be able to see either way, won't we, for that one. But how, in theory, could we perceive these things? Because information, regardless of how you guys are potentially connected to detecting these things, it breaks the universe if it's traveling faster than light there. So how does it work? But then we look at weird things like quantum entanglement and things like that, and it points to the fact that we don't really know fully how reality works. There probably is lots of ways in which those things could do, but the specifics not as sure there as well. And what no, you're looking for that one there. P1000 gives a more informed explanation of what you're zooming into there. An astronomical telescope, refractor, same 80 lens, and they use processing to get the planets and stars. So Jolly, yes, you are very right. A lot of what we do talk about here, and a lot of the light anomalies, we have to be careful because there are artifacts of what of how the lenses work there, and they can distort it as well, and they can kind of not give you an accurate picture, and it can look a little bit more interesting than it actually is. And also, sometimes, you know, they actually, as I think you said there, they process the images as well. And when you're processing, essentially a computer is guessing what the missing parts are to make it a higher resolution and filtering and stuff like that. And that can allow for errors to their top left on screen. Sorry, mate, I was behind on that one. There is a sound frequency I've heard. Oh, what frequency is it? Maybe we can put it on and we can hear it there. And the issue for me is, what about the normals there? How the hell are they going to cope when shit gets real with orbs? Yeah, well, there'll be an adjustment period, I think. And a very swift adjustment period there. I saw it in the screen there, so it might have a look outside there. Oh, well, you're not going to be far. What way are we pointing now? So we're pointing southeast-ish? Yeah, southeast up in the sky. So that direction you should see there. And they're all focusing on the sodium layer there, the same focal length. There as well. What's that one? Why does the sky look so strange? The camera is playing up tonight. It's adding a little bit of a weird layer, so maybe partly of that. And Xena, I might well be. Certainly is the Kármán line, aka the firmament. So I've heard of the Kármán line. That's when you think that the firmament is there. Okay, it's interesting fleshing that one out. And You've got clear skies. You're hogging them out. Blow hard. Send them down this way for us. There. This uneasy feeling there. Maybe the uneasiness is more that there is a feeling rather than the specific nature of if it's good or bad. It might just be that there is a possibility. Maybe it's picking up on that, because the gut feelings is an interesting beast, isn't it? There, and I did for an hour and could see all of the portholes in the firmament, the stars there. Where are we? Back over on the TikToks there as well. Let's have a look. Missed a few of these ones. Yeah, it's definitely very cloudy, sadly. We are all good, Kendo. We're all good. How about yourselves there? And where are we? No, I've done these ones. I've just scrolled a bit too high there. Let's have a look. They do look a little bit weird tonight. Partly the camera, though. Smoke screen there. Alan's out there with his cinnamon swirl vape. That's what it is. Alan, you're blocking the camera again. Lasers give you such weird vibes. They're an interesting piece of kit. They are definitely interesting. Aliens are far from natural there. Well, I mean in the sense of natural as in, they are from nature. As in, it's that organic processor rather than crafted there. The wider natural there. The best community. Second, that one. We are very, very lucky with our Cool Kids Club that we have here that hangs out every night, looking for the weird stuff, talking about the even weirder. I look up that weird encounter we had from a laser. Oh, I remember that one. And the cat lasers are red. They possibly are. But that was there for a while, though, you were saying, Rachel, wasn't there? Your one there. I mean, could have been somebody doing that with a laser like that, but it was there. And do you have a dodgy cluster of pixels on the camera? This one shouldn't be a cluster. I can't see any dodgy pixels there. We are getting a lot of noise tonight because the camera's had a sulk and it's gone bright for some reason. It normally switches back, but obviously not tonight. And then because it's brighter, we're now seeing the clouds a little bit worse. So I really need to go down and give it a kick and involve turning it off and on again. But I don't really want to leave Alan in charge. I don't trust him there. Oh, it's your curse. Okay, hello. There. Seeing what stars truly look like. Okay. And is that because they're... So what is it in your line of thinking then that stars actually are there? Is it still plasma? And... just put you on sick bay there. I've been angry all day for some weird reason. Well, maybe this is it. Maybe it's picking up on something in the background there. Oh, is that something it read in A1? Good. Let's have a look there. A1. So that is. We've got. I think that's a tip of a plant there that's getting some light on it. Got a star there. I can't see anything red. Keep my eyes peeled though. And why would our neighbour be shining directly into a living room? It's still exactly, Rachel. Exactly. And do they have that clear line of sight in there as well? What's the likelihood? It may be possible. What's the likelihood? And I've been no, I've done that one. And my bad. Looking at words on the screen. That's it. It's a tree. I tell you what, I'm gonna put Alan in charge for a few seconds. I'm gonna go see if I can hit the camera, and hopefully it won't break. But then hopefully we'll get the correct brightness back for us, and then maybe the sky will look a little bit better with our hunting there. Let's just load up the old. Why is that off the side of the damn screen? Hold on. There we go. Anyway, let's get that back. Right, where's my weather radar again? Let's reopen it, refresh it, see if the clouds on here look anything like the clouds that we have there. It's so far behind. It says that we're on the cusp and that we aren't actually getting the cloud, but it's bollocks, because we are. I can see them. But it's not updating past that point. Where's the other one? So have a look. No, stop your pop-ups, god damn it. No, I'm not interested in rain, cloud cover. Yeah, it says it's clear. Everything says it's clear. Lies. Absolute lies are there. Where are we? Alan. Alan's going to be in charge. 2250 Southwest ISS possible pass there. It was earlier. I didn't know it was that late, but good shout there, Grandadam. And we know it could have been kids, but bedtime for them, and no drones. Exactly. So is it likely to be that, or is it likely to be something more anonymous? A good deduction. And visible for. I have missed the ISS though. I tell you. Shapes those clouds. It's a weird texture to it there. But who knows there? Then you get in the infrared. So that is the next. Well, that's that in itself. Is still a way away, the main one. But we have the middle stopgap infrared, and I'm just waiting to climb out on the roof with the lead and connect it. I'm a bit apprehensive of trying anything new. I don't know why. I've lost my nerve with it. But that will be on the list. In fact, probably will be pretty quick, especially as we've got a few. We've got a few good skies coming up there, so it will mean though that the quality, I mean tonight's not a very good example, but it will mean the quality of the overall sky goes down for the infrared, but obviously we're seeing in an extra light wave there, so it gives us a chance to potentially see the phenomena that we wouldn't have otherwise already seen there. And a red laser point from an entity means abduction, but mine are interdimensional there. So that makes sense. Because there was colours as well. One colour was potentially mining. One was analysis and survey, they were saying. And yeah, and red was watch out, basically there. We do need the Cloudbuster. No climbing less down. Don't worry, you guys will be filming it there. It is strange. It is at the minute there. Oh, and did you see the pictures I took last night of the cigar show? No, I haven't actually. I haven't checked any of my messages now for about 2 days. Sorry, guys, on that one. But I keep going. Tonight's going to be the night. I'm going to get ahead again, and something comes up. But tomorrow, after the Mother's Day stuff, I'm going back. I'm getting on top of everything, guys. All of the things I've been putting off all week. So I'll hopefully check those ones out then. The Galactic Federation has an ASBO on you and Alan there. But I'm looking forward to seeing those ones now. And nobody ever wondered why rainbows are shaped the way they are. And where are we? Just the one colour, never changed to any other colour. Right, I'm going to go hit the camera, guys. So, Alan, go in your starship. Don't swear. It's only me that's had to do that.
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
Alan, put some trousers on. Told you, can't host a stream with no pants on. Was he well behaved? Okay, couldn't fix the camera. but there was a slightly thinner patch of sky there, so we pointed it in that direction there. Let's have a look. Where did we get to in the chat? Oh, rainbows are shaped the way they are because of the curvature of the Earth. Makes sense. There. Well done. Okay, and V, feed him. Exactly. Alan's hungry. He's giving me looks. Alan always swears. This is why we're blacklisted. We're not allowed to be shown to people. We're a dangerous stream, guys. Alan's just staring into your souls. He knows everything about you there. And telepathically, the most random mashups of swear words directed to your brain. That's Alan's filthy mental images are coming through there. Almost, Kate, almost, yes. Alan was swearing. Oh, Alan. How many times, Alan? How many times? Let's have a look. Where are we over on the tubes there? The portals are the sun entering and exiting our visual dome or vision. The prisms are created by the hexagonal crystalline skies there. I mean, I don't know enough to argue either way there. Let's have. Oh, you said on the Discord. I've also not been on the Discord. I've been so far behind, but I'm looking forward to catching up with those. And Sean, there. Do you believe in alternative dimension? I very much do, Sean. I very much do. But I'm a little bit contrarian with it because I don't think most people use. Collectively, we have a lazy definition of how we talk about dimensions there. So when people talk mostly about dimension as in I'm going to pop into this world to another, it's more of a multiverse kind of thing is how they're talking, whereas dimensions in a scientific sense are basically the directions in which you can interact with the same physical space. So actual dimensions are, what we experience is forward, backwards, left, right, and up and down, and then a dimension of time going forward. So an extra dimension would be like, if I could also go backwards in time, that'd be an extra temporal dimension, or maybe rather than just up and down, maybe there's another version. Obviously, you can't conceive of it because we don't. But that rather than like a whole other pocket place, they're more an extra way of interacting with the same place. So I'm very much that. And also things like string theory, which I'm not a fan of, but they theorize, if string theory is correct, or whichever version you pick, it's about 11 dimensions that they calculate just in the maths there. And so we experience 4. We can perceive 4 dimensions that we're aware of there. So that leaves a selection of other dimensions, ways of interacting with reality, if that is correct, that we just don't perceive there. So I think there's a lot more going on as well. So I do. How about yourself there? What's your understanding of the dimensions? Tell us more there. And it's a hue refraction of the sun's photons are literally producing a mirror effect off the firmament. What you're seeing is in fact our fish. Okay, so it's like a disco ball is what you're saying from our sun. Okay, how you doing, Stephen? Good to see you. I hope you are well. Not afraid of the dome, too big. It's your celestial 400 miles field of vision. It's only apparent. Can't even see the side of a rainbow or find the pot of gold. I'm still looking. I'm still looking there. Glad of aliens are around. They seem the only normal things in this day and age. Definitely there. What's that? 200 in diameter. There, the sun, 3 million miles away. 400 times the distance, larger appears the same size. It's debunked to scaling. The scaling makes sense to me. I mean, I've not listened to it in detail, but that scaling does make sense, and that's why we won't initiate open contact. We're absolutely terrified of you, and it makes sense there. Where are we back over on the TikToks? Let's have a quick look, bouncing between the two of you guys here there. And you should have heard the thing he was saying to us. He tells me this at night, telepathically. I'm trying to get to sleep. It's a nightmare. This is why I don't sleep there. I believe all of them know everything about us. That is, could well be part of the case. Or maybe they might not know specifically, like, every last little thing, but they might just know us so well that we're just so predictable to them in that sense, maybe. Because we're such a simpler life form in the same way that we can pretty much predict what animals in a zoo will do. maybe they can predict us as well. Jasmine as well, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? Sorry, we're on a 1 out of 10 tonight for sky quality, but we're hoping it's going to pass soon. So hold on, and maybe we're going to see some sky. Where are you joining us from there? And before anyone asks, we are our own simulation and not a computer one. Rachel, 100% with this, 100%. I think the simulation theory guys they're onto something. But I don't think it's what they think. I don't think we are being a simulation. I think this is the reality. But I just think reality works more computationally. And that's why they're going, this looks like a computer simulation there. So I think if that's what you're saying, Rachel, I think I'm very much there. And wonder if the up and down of time is layers of the multiverse. Maybe somebody described time, like, as a whole, as, I'm going to totally butcher this one, as a way of visualizing it, is like, you've got an apple, and you slice the apple up into like 1,000 different, individual slices, and each one of those slices is a year of your life there. But you're still the whole apple. If you step back and look at it, you're still the whole apple. It's just that we're experiencing that individual slice at a time. So maybe it is like that, and maybe, in the same way that we can just choose, I want to walk forward, I want to walk backwards, I want to step left, step right, jump up or jump down, we can choose to interact with those dimensions. Maybe there is a way that we can go backwards in time and up in time, even, maybe. God knows what that would mean, but maybe there is definitely the space for it in the maths there. The flat earth disco. And I don't think I will ever forget the way that E.T. said it in the way he did. Oh, you know what? I watched E.T. recently, but are you talking your specific? I don't remember the quote. Thing is, we built simulations to fit with our brains. So is that why we think it's... See, again, Brad, I think you're on the money with that. Like, I think that we built computers based on our reality, kind of unconsciously, because the more you look at the human brain, the more computational it looks. And there's some very big-brained people out there that do say that we are not computational. But the arguments they're not very strong, I don't think, there. I think the more you look at software, hardware, and all the ways that it does look, there's a very strong case for it. I think that's just what reality is, and we've built it like that, and we're now going, oh, well, it looks like our fake machines that we've built, in our world there. And if you take psychedelics there, and apparently you see the code if you shine the lasers on the... I've heard something about this, and you know what, I think that's possibly where we're going into quantum physics as well. Like, it strikes me that because quantum physics versus, broadly for everybody there, you've got sort of just general dynamics, that's a weapons company there, general relativity, and then quantum physics, right? And the general relativity basically describes everything above a certain size. So the really, really tiny stuff then goes into the quantum world. So like the stuff that we're used to, if I drop this, gravity, effect, all of that sort of stuff, general relativity, that explains how all of that works, right? The maths equations. But the really, really absolutely minute scales there, subatomic level, it's quantum mechanics describes all. The same rules of gravity do not apply at those levels, and it's all about possibility rather than actuality there. There's things like superpositions, which is like, it's not one thing, it is all possible things, and then when you measure it, it becomes a thing. It is weird. Einstein called it spooky, basically. So it always strikes me that if you're talking about it's all possible things until you decide, that sounds like to me that, yeah, you're looking at the source code. I know you're literally seeing the source code there, but I think that's possibly what we're doing with the quantum physics. You're getting so far back to reality, we're seeing whatever that is as its all state of possibility there, like the everything it could be, rather than the thing actually what it is. There, where are we? His name was Bashir there, talking through one of us, but I believe that's too. We aren't in a computer. Oh, Bashir, is he the one with the clicking? As well, and Jasmine as well. I have refollowed you on the TikTok as each app on my phone kicks people off that I follow. Oh no, Jasmine. Oh, well, thank you for that again. There, how are you? I see the little UFO now there. So, but I hope you are well. TikTok's playing funny games with us at the minute, so it might be TikTok messing around. It's a weird app, and we have plenty of magic, and we are in Scotland, so we need to give it a go. But in my younger days, now Can you imagine like a psychedelic trip of just like a geometric Alan's face that's like squishing me like an ant? That'd be my journey there. I did find some in the wild once. They're very pretty. Apparently people have seen all of the same. Yeah, I've heard about this. I don't know. Like, I need a structure of why. And it's the same with everybody's beliefs with these things. And like when we talk to normal people on the street, they've got no understanding of how the UFO anything could exist. So they don't believe anything you say. They go, it doesn't fit in my model. And I'm kind of like that with this. I don't have the model of that part of it, but it fascinates me. I'd definitely be keen to try and see if we can see the code. If I could find the video on Tubes, I could send you the... Oh, 100% Rachel. It'd take me a while to get to it. I'm so far behind on my messages. Sorry, guys. Can you believe I used to be on top of my messages every day? Now it's taking me days. It's a nightmare. I will get back to it, though. And... and just think of the probing V. The fractal... Alan probing me there. Harco, if you're still on, put that into your AI. They're an Alan-based psychedelic trip. There, how you doing, Simon? Good to see you. And Jasmine as well. Thank you for the heart there. Rio as well for the ice cream if we didn't already.
Nom, nom, nom. Thanks, guys.
Keeping track. Sorry, guys. Where are we? Let's have a look there. How are you feeling today, Simon? There. And I was, it looked credible to both me and my mum there. And he mentioned Roswell. I think I've heard of him in the sense that when the Disclosure Day trailer came out, somebody said, the clicking is in that, and then somebody said, look, there's a reference for this. This is actually somebody that claims to have channeled them. And that's my knowledge of it. I've not had a chance to look any more detailed in it, but I'll be interested to see. Where are we? Let's have a look. Oh my God. Tubers, where are we? Simulation, well, exactly, Matt. And I think there's the DMT laser experiment. That must be the one there. I was staring into a laser there. People being able to see glyphs of code in the wall and on their hands and any form of matter placebo. So, I mean, this is the question. The very nature of psychedelics is that your visual senses, and possibly the others as well, are up for our fair game. It doesn't necessarily mean you're seeing anything that is actually there. That is the literal nature of psychedelics. But it also doesn't mean that you're not. That's the difficulty here, is that it's like introducing AI into the world. Now we can't be quite sure about the images and the videos we see. Well, some images and videos can be real, but also we don't know now. So, but they are experimenting a bit more with the old DMT, aren't they? They're actually going to start sending people in. They've got a stable version. They're going to try and send people in to understand and map the terrain there. I come to the conclusion that religions are man-made control systems, and we should connect with our conscious soul that has instincts that make us question. I will 100% agree with you on the control systems things, but I will also say that maybe control isn't the right word. Maybe it's just systems of structure, and the bad part about that is the rigidity and the things that you filter out that you might otherwise need, which I think you correctly highlight there, but also the benefit is that there is some sort of structure in otherwise chaos. Raph there, what did I miss? I had a snooze and woke myself up snoring there. Just like, wake yourself up. Drop your Frey Bentos. You missed so much activity tonight there, Raph. You missed it all there. And out the stag represents the animals that are in fact NHI consciousness that are being used as data uploaders / monitoring avatars, a way for the watchers to watch us up close. Owls, I've heard about the owls, definitely with that as well. That ties in, was another Spielberg one, wasn't it? Taken, they had the owls in that there. And again, throughout Legends, and I've been feeling uneasy for days, and a high-pitched sound in my ears there. But most aliens are drones, holograms. What about the real ones? Where are we? Oh my God, it's jumping ahead, guys. I'm missing so many. The chat for Tubes is awfully tiny. Where are we? Where I'm gonna have to pick somewhere to start from here. Why has Stephen? Oh, where's I can't see Stephen's chat. I can't see it, sadly. Guy is also a deception. Ancient Alien. What's that? Oh, you're talking about the TV, the show, or the channel there, or the platform. Was it a bit no. Is Brian Cox a credible science communicator? He's one of the more reasonable ones. He's more neutral, but I think they all have their bias. Where are we? Back over on the the TikTok there. Ben, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Right, where are we? Let me try and find out where I was up to. It was really interesting, and he was channeling through a human body. I feel like I saw the guy on stage, and he starts off with the clicking, because the clicking wasn't actually the communication, was it? It was like the warm-up, I think, for that, if I'm thinking of the right one there. And they done a test group, though, and asked separately what they saw, and they all said the same thing. So this is interesting, because that does point to some sort of commonality, you know, and you would think, wouldn't you, well, maybe they are all going to the same physical place, because we normally think that a trip like that is going to be a very localized subjective experience there, and I think there's definitely a good argument for that a lot of the time. But if they're all reporting the same sort of thing, and this is, many people have said this for a while, they seem to go to the same place, seeing the same sort of beings and all this sort of stuff, so maybe they are going to an actual objective other. So maybe as well. Not robots, real entities. They just can't communicate the same way like we do. Well, that would make sense there. And yeah, I find the clicking very interesting. I found it creepy, first of all, but interesting, yeah. But I mean, it's probably just my my disposition there. Starlight, how are you? Oh, Star Knight, sorry. How are you doing? Thank you for the gift. Very, very kind. Sadly, the clouds are still at bay. What's the weather looking like? Let's have a look. Is this going to update? That app says it's clear, and it's always been clear, and it's never ever been cloudy, so they're full of it. Okay, right. This one's updated ever so slightly. Come on. How far away are we to the other side of these clouds? Okay, there is another side to the clouds. I don't know exactly when they're going to come, but we might get some clear skies if we hold on, if we're patient, guys, and if we've been good. Where are we? We will need to just give it a try ourselves. Deep fried shrooms there, V? That's what the D in DMT stands for. A hallucinogenic Scotch egg. I mean, it's going to make the meet-up a little bit more interesting, isn't it, V? We start off at the Curry Club, and then we all start going on a different sort of adventure in the evening. There, starting. Oh, it's clear here in Hayes spot. It's not. Oh, beautiful sky. It was as soon as I got the camera out, clouds, but it was beautiful before that. It was a 10 out of 10, so I'm very upset. But hopefully we're going to get the clear skies again soon once this cloud passes. But this week coming up, we've got a good few nights where it's going to be nice and clear. Sorry, that caught me. So even if it doesn't pan out tonight, we should still have a fantastic few nights this week, and I promise I will sort out the. Actually, let me just check something before I promise. I was going to promise the infrared, but let me just confirm I've got all the bits. I'm getting that set up. Jesus Christ. That's gone up in price. Hold on. Maybe. Alright, we might, but well, I'm going to try very hard to get the infrared working for this week. Because I think towards the end of the week we've got a few clear days that are going to be very clear. So that is what I'm hoping for. I'll also ask if Pete is around as well. Let me have a look there. You watched 100 minutes, Star Knight. Well, congratulations. That's a good milestone there. I'm always surprised that people can tolerate my voice for this long. Well done. Congratulations and welcome to a part of the team. You have to join us next for Movie Lab. Is it a Movie Lab? Movie Club. It's a slippery step. My God, words tonight. Slippery slope down into the community. First it's the lives, then it's the deep dives, then it's the Movie Club. Then before you know it, you're in the probing room on the Starship Allen. Speaking of which, since it's cloudy, let's switch over to the Starship Allen briefly. Guys, can you see what you are, what you're doing, and where you're hiding? All aboard. Real Kate is once again in the hydroponics bay with me. Simon is still in there. I'm having a think that he likes that room too much there. Harko is in engineering there with Vinny too. Ben, you're in the shuttle bay there. Raph is in the teleporter room. He's distracted by fake Kate, who is still suspiciously in the armory. There, Alan's in the engine room, not probing away, or me as well. And me and Simon are on the holodeck there. God knows what we're getting up to. Can you spot yourself on board there? Movie Lab. We're going to change it. We're going to change it there. Yeah, can you see what you guys are up to all aboard the Starship Allen? Creating your little tasks there. Raf's transporting in. He's teleporting in. Frey Bentos Prives. V, where are you? Where are you, Commander V? Captain Bluenose, you're in the probing room with V. Oh, look, you're having an executive meeting in the probing room there. Look, Commander V and Captain Bluenose. Should we send Alan in there as well? Can I even send Alan in there? I think I can. Alan, where are you on here? There you are. You're at the bottom. Let's looks like, guys, it's a probing time. There we go. There's Alan. He's going to the probing room with you guys. There's a queue. If you do want to get on the Starship Allen there, it's easy enough. You could just have to join the Patreon. That's where it gets all of the names and images, etc. from. And you can join the free tier as well, so you don't have to pay. And you'll populate on board of the Starship there, link in bio for that. And an executive probing meeting. Oh, Rio, hold on. We keep forgetting to find you for you. Let's have a look. You are... right. No, wrong one. Where am I? Right. No, that's Tara. Tina. No, where are you? Stig. I always make that mistake. You need to put an image on that we can recognise. Oh, where are you hiding, Rio? Where are you hiding? No, I keep going for that one. You're going to be hiding behind someone here. There's going to be a dot behind a dot. No, I keep going for that one. Oh, there you are. You're in the cargo bay. There we go. Back to what we have of the night sky. So yeah, if you do want to appear there, all you got to do, link in bio. If you do the whole month as well, then, or if you do the free trial, you'll be able to join us for the deep dives, which we'll have another one next week. I haven't decided. I'm deciding tomorrow what the deep dives on there. But also you'll get to appear on the Starship Allen. And Starline, thank you for the gifts and for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
There as well. I do like the Starship. Sometimes I like it more than the mainstream. I could just watch it for hours, watching you guys up to your little tasks there and the shenanigans. Can't keep my eyes open. And oh, night, Simon. It's all of that. It's all of the what's the name of that room? The holodeck. There we go. It's all the holodeck stuff, Simon. It's tiring you out. But night. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you hopefully later on there. I didn't see... I saw Stephen's message earlier, but I didn't see anything else going on. Maybe it skipped over that one. I hope Stephen's okay. Anyway, there we go. We're calming down now. But we are getting, look, a few more stars pop out. The clouds are thinning out. Maybe this is the sign that we are going to start to get some... My brain's gone. Get some decent sky. There we go. Look, you can see some stars behind that one. That's a big... I think that's Jupiter, that one. I think. I could be very wrong. I'm pointing the camera up quite high, and Jupiter is up high. Is there Jupiter? Oh, that's a good point to check that one. No, it hasn't, but thank you, Kate. No, I think we've just... I might have just scrolled ahead. There was a few comments. It's been very busy over on the tubes tonight, which is good. But it's harder to keep up with because the text is a bit smaller there. You're showing the crew. Right. The band. What's that? The band. What's the band? Oh my goodness, is it going to be something that I've just pronouncing it weird and it's I'm going to it looks silly. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, there we go. Look, it's thinning out now. We are getting some stars. So, as these clouds thin out, we're going to see more and more of that night sky. And if it's anything like it was just before it got cloudy earlier on there, it is full of action tonight. It's getting me excited for the rest of the year, actually, because, I mean, it was fantastic over the summer, all of the exciting movements that we were spotting there. So as that time of year draws ever closer, I'm getting very excited for how that's going to play out. And already spending money in my head that I don't have on on extra upgrades so we can see more. I have to get working on the tracking again. We aren't in retrograde. Oh, good question. I don't know that. Have you run it through AI? You know what? I haven't. I haven't run any of our stuff through AI yet. There. We saw loads, V, didn't we? Absolute. It was just so busy during the summer. Like, there were like everything, you know, I got complacent with it. You know, now we see one bit of movement, we're like, oh. Look at that. Where's my cursor gone? Right, there it is. Look at that cluster there. Should we zoom in on some of these? It's a cool little tightly packed. Is this the Pallades? No, I don't think it is. That one. Let's have a look here. That big in the purple coloration. Lovely. Can't wait for the rest of this damn cloud to go. But it is thinning out, guys. It is thinning. We are getting it. Look at the shape of this one. A teardrop shape. Or this is what you expect when you're looking for a comet. That's what you'd expect to see there with the tail coming off. It's amazing the distortion that's coming. They're not all perfect dots. There will be a reason that I do not know. Answer it in the comments. The clouds have eventually listened to us. I love just some of the colours we had in some of the deep purples, the deep oranges. Absolutely stunning. What's over here? Look, got a little red one popping through here. Getting some colour tonight. This one. Move my cursor, so there we go. Eventually, the clouds are passing. Alright, now's the time to hit the shares and likes again. There's something for people to see. I'm glad we held out and didn't give up there. So if you are joining us tonight, guys, we are doing a live UFO, a UAP, a Skywatch, and we are looking out for the weird and wonderful, strange and anomalous in the night skies, live from Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. There, Adam coming with shares. Thank you for that one there, and Kate too. Appreciate that. V as well coming in. Gonna make some new friends. Yeah, so a very ancient and mysterious landscape here. Long history of the weird and wonderful, the strange and anomalous. So let's keep our eyes there. And A up coming in with the gifts. Thank you there. So yeah, let's keep our eyes peeled. Earlier on when it was clear, we did see some action. So let's hope that as these clouds... Oh, there's a thicker one coming in. Damn it. As these clouds pass, we are going to see some more action there. Let me just... Where's the cursor gone? There it is. I'm getting used to the weird mouse ever so slightly, guys. Ever so slightly? Slowly. That's a crazy one, but there you go. Anyway. So yeah, there we go. Get out there with a leaf blower. I would try anything. Kate, the weather thing that you sent me that time, the cloud buster. I need one of those. It's like a weird device. It looked like a rocket, this metal rocket, spiky thing. It didn't fly, but you put it on the ground, point it to the sky, and like put salt in it or something, and it apparently disperses the clouds. It looks like magic, but I would try anything. I think this time to keep those clear skies. I don't sure my trust level's gone down now. You said it's available on TikTok Shop. Can't be a good thing. I mean, probably not up, but do we want clear skies? It's all on TikTok. Speaking of weird things that we could sell, because it reminded me of the stickers then. Have you guys seen these little button boxes? They kept popping up for me. Might just be because I'm weird, but they're little like 4 keyboard buttons, and these ones are like for the sound warnings that you get on aircraft. So like, I don't know. Oh, I've turned it off. So it's like the little warnings you get that pilots get. And there's 2 little ones here. They're just cheap plastic boxes with 4 buttons on. With a little fidget toys, essentially. I was thinking to myself, they come from China. There will be millions of versions of these. Could we get green ones with Alan's
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
on each one of these, or the...
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
I think that would be cool. Yeah, Alan Ware to get off some of his rude comments. I think that would be there. Oh, no, Matt, are you off there tonight? You see a face in the cloud there, but you scared yourself to bed. Oh, well, thank you for joining us as always, Matt. I'll check the images hopefully tomorrow on Discord. But Nighty Nights, yeah, I found one place that does them, quite economical, but there's a minimum order of about 3,000, and I think I'll be drowning in them for a whiz. I need to find a place that does less amounts there, but I thought that'd be quite cool. So we might rekindle our TikTok shop for those. A sweary, you got to have a sweary Alan one. I'll have to do 2 versions, wouldn't we? Just a recording box and a motherboard, a wrench brake. Yeah, they're very simple. Very, very simple. I need one for the space rocket game with the count. Ah, Carl, yes. For our, we'll do a Chodex one with all of the Chodex sayings that we've got. Hold on, where are they? That's not that one. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud, isn't it?
We are showed for launch.
Oh, very good. You got me out. What else have I got on here? Oh, well, they're the Mind Lab ones. What's... No, oh, no, that's the same Alan one. I should use these ones more often, shouldn't I? Oh, we're going to have hours of fun now. I've found the rest of the buttons. Oh, Alan. Right, okay, I'm putting them away before we go into a very different sort of stream. There, are we on? We are back on the correct buttons for that one. Ah, too much there. He does. I'm trying to get Pete to design us an actual Alan model that we can print. We mentioned the monthly Allans, didn't we, previously? Where are we at? Human's got an off license on Phobos yet? Yes, it's a Threshers. Oh, wait, that's a bit too old school now, isn't it? Getting thirsty. You just got to go into, get the old replicator machine there for all of your needs. Surely, Zen. Alan farts are wrong. I'm not going to try and tell you what they smell of. I'm trying to think of what else have I got on there. Right. Let's go this way. Oh, I've got all the stuff when we were going to do the strange frequencies before everything crashed out. That still hopefully will happen if we can get out of TikTok jail. We'll do that. What else have we got there? Alan's. What's that one? Oh, that's another podcast I did. There's the space ones, Mind Labs. They're the funny ones. What's this one? Oh, the old radio station that I've put those jingles on here. I'll treat you to those. What's that? Alan's practicing his magic again. That's a weird one. There's one labelled scary. What's that? It's also turned off my music. I better go back to that. I don't want to hear the silence, guys. Anyway. Oh, dial-up internet tone. Okay. Right, anyway, back to that one. Getting distracted with all the buttons. This is the problem. More buttons, guys. The more opportunities for me to get lost in them. One with... is that probe? Is that a probe in your pocket, or is Alan pleased to see me? There we go. That's a good one, Carl. Just for you. We'll get that one recorded. I still can't believe TikTok is withholding alien pets from us. I know. It is personal, isn't it? We might have, like, you know, just eaten through their supply of alien pets. That's might what have been. We didn't leave enough for other people. Any Frey Pentos tonight for Raph? It's still not that clear, but the clouds are parting. So keep your eyes out. I wonder what's up with the camera. It's not sorted itself out. Don't tell me we need a new one. Is there a limit on how many times you get to use them? No, I don't think there is. But I don't know why else. Maybe their delivery of alien pets got held up and they have to cut us off. Alan's eating the university's supply. He's well fed on mainly dairy-based products that you're sending him, though. So I'm glad Alan isn't lactose intolerant. There we go. It's clearing up nicely. Anything to zoom in on there? Any activity? Not that I can see. Still a bit of cloud there. I have a feeling that one is Jupiter V. Let's have a quick look. Right, so we are about pointing that way. Yeah, that'll be Jupiter. Big old bright Jupiter there. The big Hoover. Did you know Jupiter doesn't just hoover everything up, it also luzzes the asteroids and the comets at us too. There's one that's due to go very close to us in about 2032. And they did think for a while, actually, there's a percentage chance of it hitting us, and then it was like, okay, hitting the moon. Now we do think we're all safe. But yeah, that one was luzzed at us by Jupiter. Yeah, it equally protects us and also chucks shit at us, apparently. There, but also it's probably, in a good sense, responsible for sending all of the materials from the outer solar system to the inner solar system to, like, you know, bring us water and all of that. In fact, Earth being a rocky planets close to the sun, we think with our current models of understanding around how the solar system and planets forms, that the rocky planets, they don't normally get much organics, but we on Earth have got loads of organics, hence our wonderful environment here. But yeah, Earth's got an unnaturally high one, so they do think that either Theia deposited them because it's an outer solar system planet in that crash, or it's yeah, or it was Jupiter luzzing all of these raw materials at us that eventually, you know, allowed us to blossom. What is the really bright thing in the very bottom? That one, is that one out? Because that one is Jupiter, I think. There. It's a love-hate relationship, toxic relationship, as the kids would say. You sold your replicator for 6 years. Oh, now got no booze. You have to do Interstellar Deliveroo to earn some pennies then. Yeah, the big bright, I think that one is Jupiter. It's the brightest thing up in the area, so I'm judging it's that. That's how big. That, but purple, and that's what Vega was like for us, wasn't it, during the summer. Can't believe we're getting close to a year, aren't we? I think, was it May? Let me tell you when I actually committed to doing this, and rather than it being an idea, I have an image that I took on that day, because Pete put me on the spot and said, do it, don't talk about it, just do it. So I was like, all right, I will do it, I'll show you. And then it took about a month of figuring out the camera stuff, and then a month of like streaming, but not having it. nobody's in the chat, kind of like how it's gone now. And then all of a sudden we figured out the buttons, and it picked up literally the last couple of days in June, wasn't it? So okay, that's when I was. You won't be able to see this, but this is, there might be some clips online. This is how this originally was going to work. Like, I was going to be, can you, oh, it's a bit too bright, you can't see it, but there's a UFO on screen, and I was inside the UFO with an alien mask. That was draft 1. I have to put that on the Discord as a flashback. What was the date? Ah, there we go. It was, oh, it's April the 18th was when Pete challenged me to do it. And then, when did we do the first Skywatch? Okay, that was it, but the camera was crap. Is that in May? Or is that just me testing the images? I think I'm testing the images in May. That's what the lenses, didn't get the lens right. Oh no, yeah. So it was the end of May. That was it, because it was literally I was on the roof using the camera, trying to set it up with the lens that didn't quite work. We only had about 1 star in shot, and that was the night that a crop circle formed, the first one of the season. Then me and Pete went to that. So that was the 20th of May. There's a little before, so we're getting close. We're getting close to the anniversary. There. Yeah, I think it's May. That sounds about right there. Oh, hold on, no, I've missed a few messages there. Is it not true that they think there used to be a planet in between Earth and Mars? So I don't know about in between. I think it does ring a bell. If you're looking at the spacing, that was one of the more out there theories. I don't think it's, they did a while ago, one of the older theories, but I think the mainstream that it wasn't. But then there are clues, like the asteroid belt, like Mars's shape. There are clues there could have been. And then, hey, where the hell did Thea come from? If that did smack into us, there, we all love Vega. Oh, it's beautiful there. And looking a tad clearer there. Sure, the UFOs are under the clouds to be hiding. We're getting it behind me. You can't see it on the TikTok, but it is clearing a bit. Hopefully, it's more than just a little gap there, though. And it was around May there. That's when I fractured your tailbone. Yeah, oh my, yeah, because I remember you were ill that time, weren't you? And yes, because you were off because of that. So yeah, it would have been towards the end of May there. It is. How you doing, Lee? It was lovely and clear earlier. It's got all cloudy again now, but we should have a few gaps. Maybe this is the end of it. Maybe this is the other side there. And what are we March now? Yeah, 14. We're mid-March. We're not long at all. Can't believe I've stuck to doing this nearly every bloody night for a year. Then how long would it have lasted in the mask? Oh my god, the longest I've done in that mask about 15 minutes. I will crack it out again. I do like the mask. It's hilarious. The alien mask is great. It's going to be an interview with an alien. The problem is Pete would be much better at it. He's far more quick-witted and hilarious with his comebacks and things, so it'd work much better. But trying to get him into the mask for any long period of time, it's blood out of stone. I'm going to be anonymous. I just thought the alien would be more interesting than me, which is still true. And what did you do on the first ever stream there? What was the topic? So I can't remember. Like, the initial idea was to do the Skywatches. That was the first thing, but I didn't have the kit to do it. Or no, we couldn't go live on. There was a reason. So we started off doing a sort of a general chat ones with Pete and stuff, but we couldn't find our feet with the topics of that one. And there's a reason why we wasn't doing the Skywatches. Can't remember what it was. Maybe I was waiting on better equipment, probably. I love that it was Peter dared you to do it. Yeah, he did, basically, because I kept talking about it. I kept talking. I'd only been here like a couple of months at that point, but I was saying, like, oh, look at the skies, should definitely do it. But yeah, no, Pete actually pinned me down to actually do it there. I don't know how long it would have taken me otherwise there. Have you missed anything? We had some movement before the clouds rolled in earlier, so we did have that. It was a little bit interesting earlier. But yeah, other than that, it's been mostly clouds and good conversation. So glad you did it, as it's an amazing community on here. And thank you, Carl. And yeah, that is the surprising bit, is that I'm not a social person, would you believe, there. But I'd look forward to hanging out with all of you guys and hearing from you all and what you're all up to. So it's apparently, if I'm hiding behind a camera, I can be social, just at like a distance from other humans. We're all right. But that's my favourite part, hanging out with everyone. And was the mask one you wore at Halloween? I know, I got it especially for this. I got it especially for it. I don't do Halloween parties. I'm not social. We'll have to do an anniversary shoot. I'll figure out the exact date. I wonder, because that was it. TikTok wouldn't give us the stream key for using the main software. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so to bring in the outside cameras, we need to use streaming software. And because I had the Mac, I couldn't use TikTok Studio. So I needed to use the other ones, which then TikTok wouldn't give us the key for. So I kept trying to trick TikTok. So I was using I was streaming on Twitch via that to my phone, and then screen as if I was playing a game, sharing that on TikTok as the live output to try and trick it. And it would work, and then they'll take away my live privilege. So I was dicking around with that for a month. And then I figured out that I could use a virtual machine to run TikTok Studio, and then it worked. But it only worked for so long, until October, until then they updated it, and then that didn't work. But yeah, I'm so glad to start with it. Built a little. You guys have. You're the ones that are constantly tapping away and showing up every night and asking the awesome questions. So I'm so glad that that we've all found each other there. And Leanne, how are you doing? Thank you for the roses. And it's always good conversation. Sometimes I'm a bit slow. I'm not going to admit, I rely fully on you guys. What was that TV show? Oh, I've got to spoil it going into it. But yeah, I need you guys and your awesome questions. I'm no good on my own. It was weird as well in the early days. It wouldn't show anyone else the stream and wouldn't go exactly. And we're now kind of back into that pit again, in a weird way. Like, yes, it was for us. It was just using TikTok Studio. Like, that was the thing. Once I used that, it would just show us to it, and then it kind of just went like it kind of picked up. But yeah, we've offended them now, and we're kind of back down to where we was before that. But hey ho, we still hang out and we still have good conversation, don't we? And now we made some friends over on the tubes as well. Speaking of which, I need to catch up with you guys there. We should do a kumbaya. What are you guys chatting about there? So sold my oh no, I've done that one. Hey, Rob there, how you doing there? Timu have sold out of trampolines. Oh, you know what? I'd forgotten about our trampoline conversation last night. Totally forgotten about that. I want a trampoline. I did slight exercise today, though, Rob. You'll be proud. It wasn't trampolining, but I did move, and I've regretted it ever since. How is your weekend going? Are you stuck working? Yeah, but say this is the thing. Sometimes these things happen. They force you in the direction. Like if we hadn't have had to then upgrade to the computer, we wouldn't be able to do the dual stream, which we wouldn't be able to do the tubes as well. We wouldn't have met people like Zine and Rob and Jolly and Vinny and who else over on the tubes. Now we're getting a little mix up of the community there. So sometimes they all happen for a reason. It was weird. I think we'd been doing like constant streams of 1 or 2 people for a month, and then one night, I figured it out. Was it one night? I kind of thought about the virtual machine thing, and it was like 2 a.m, and I got the camera back out and I set it all up, and then we streamed the first one, and then there was 40 people in, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing, like that, and then. I woke Leanne up and went, we've cracked it, because I was at the point of doing like a month of 2 people. I'm like, nobody's ever going to see this, it's not going to go anywhere, so it's the right time for that. Do you think the dual stream is the TikTok? It's probably that, the fact that we mentioned this one, and we do this one, so it's probably all of those things combined there. But if they hadn't have screwed around with how they were doing the subscriptions and stuff, because that was cool back in the summer. If they hadn't screwed, we wouldn't have had to. So partly a self-inflicted wound, but I'm stubborn. We're gonna brute force it despite that. So, oh, hello, darling.
Hi. I just thought I'd say hi to everyone.
You've got your other colouring book, haven't you?
Yes, I've got my other colouring book now. And, oh, I need to do your worlds. Can you show me tomorrow?
You do need to do
it.
worlds. Okay. Yes, we need to double check that the alignments still work on those. Yeah.
Bye, everyone. Have fun.
Lots of people are streaming on Epic. So I've looked at that one, V, so I did consider it, but as far as I can tell, they haven't got a desktop app, so we can't do it from the mobile. We need the desktop so we can bring in all the different sources, and I can press all of the buttons. I always like my buttons. But I'll be interested if they win, though, because they will do it at some point, won't they? Yeah, we're just going to brute force it, in spite of the algorithm. When everyone's up on a summer evening and they can't sleep and they've got nothing to do, we'll be here. I'll be complaining about how hot the room is, but we'll be looking at stars and all the wonderful things. Yeah, it's nice. It's clearing up now. I'm so frustrated. I don't know what's up with the camera. I turned it off and on and everything, you know. But beyond that, I've got not sure how to solve the technical issues there. It is the Pleiades. I thought it was earlier. Let's have a zoom in on that one, shall we? Let's have a look at this one. Figure out which buttons it is. There we go. Hold on.
Zoom mode activated.
Can't zoom without the notification. There we go. This is the Pleiades. So where the Palladians are reported to be from. Look at that orange one. Oh, no, you can't see it, TikTok. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Nice and purple now, Jupiter. Twinkling away. And so this lens, we said before, lets in about 2.5 times the light there that the human eye can see. So you're seeing a little bit more than you would looking up there, but that's not a lot in the scheme of things. You know, there are so many more stars that the light is just too faint. But all of that black space, that's packed with stars there. Remember that, how we used to get... I had the thermometer in here, so I was complaining, because it was in the 30s at like 2 in the morning, wasn't it? I'm not looking forward to that now, because now I've got all of these lights, multiple computers and electronics going off in here. Like, it's warm in here during the depths of winter with no central heating, so God knows if I'm going to survive. We're going to be like 40 degrees in here during the summer heat waves. Speaking of which, if I can order an air conditioner now... Because I always every summer order one. Oh, how much are they now? So when the hydration reminder came into it, did, yeah, because I was not nearly dying there. It is crazy bright, isn't it? Some of those stars. I just wish the camera wasn't throwing up. Jupiter never fails to amaze there. If you get a video on your phone, you see it wobbling. Oh, that is cool. Wonder why we can't see it wobbling here. There. All those screens need an aircon unit. Oh, best thing. I honestly, every year, can I justify it? Can I not? And then it gets to the heat waves, and I'm like, I regret my decisions there. Yeah. Especially for that sort of price tag. That's when I start going, oh, that's getting close to the infrared modification. Oh, if I have that sort of money, I'll have to put it in on that. But yeah, maybe for survivability. I might need to do that this year. Where are we? Oh, day off today. Nice one and well deserved. I bought one for each bedroom. Oh, heaven. I'm trying to think of where we'd even put one to like vent. Don't want some melted in. No, well, that is the next. I'm a little bit worried about the amount of multi-sockets that I have and all of the different connectors that I've. There's a rat's nest of cables, and it's like, I'll do that at some point. I'll get the cable management in place. It'll be lovely and tidy, but it ain't there yet. And I'm just like, fire hazard? Much? They've got a risk of melting there. They just see me melt. And maybe I'll lose weight, though. We can hope there'll be a side effect. Just sit here. I'll lose 2 stone in a sauna. If you are just joining us, we are coming to you live from Wiltshire, right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. So keep your eyes peeled for the strange and anomalous. Before the clouds rolled in earlier, we did have a lot of action, so there is something there. Let us know in the grid, and we can zoom in if you spot anything there. Alan in a little bikini. I mean, it's amazing how your mind works, V. I told you that's on the only Allens if you want those ones. Be the cause of a blackout, yeah. We need the power. Keep your eyes peeled. Actually, it is a bit, yeah. Oh, that reminds me of an operation I had on my eyes once. I know some of you guys are squeamish, so I won't go into the details. But, grim. A mankini, yes. Oh, A up. Who is crafty here? Who is crafty with a sewing machine there? Alan. Alan needs a little mankini. A little Borat style one. That'd be quite funny. Well, at least it cleared up a bit for the end of us. Hopefully, letting the camera calm its tits tonight will mean that it'll be working for us later on in the week. But I will get on with the infrared there, so hopefully, if all goes to plan. Let's have a look at the weather again. Right, so Sunday, shit, but Monday, cloudy. Tuesday's looking good. Wednesday's looking good. Thursday, clear spells, but dry, so Thursday could be good. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday could be good. Friday, again, possible. Yeah, there we go. Right, Wednesday's a clear day. I'm going to see if Pete's about for that one. See if we can get him up a hill. I don't think Build-A-Bear will send us. They're missing out. It's kind of like the Bad Taste Bears. Do you remember them in like gift shops? They were always up to naughtiness. Imagine peeling your eyes. That Kate, that was that operation that I had. I'm trying to make some more squeamish people there, but it was grim. I did hand sew an entire Bell costume for one of the ferals one year. Aha! I could have gone as the Beast, the ferals. My God, if your hand sew, well, Alan is expecting his little mankini now. If you are a dab hand with a needle, and that could be taken in a very different sense, but in the more sewing sense, then Alan wants a mankini. This one almost looks green. Oh, you zoom in, it goes a bit, but this one was looking green. Zoom back out, see if it does. There you go, that's a bit green now. Oh, that jumped. Anything good to zoom in on? Keep those peepers peeled, guys. Made it from a bed sheet and a tablecloth. There. Well done. Well done. A World Book Day. I have a traumatic memory of a fancy dress at school. One day I'll share that one with you, along with the near-death experience. You have no idea how accurate it is, though. I mean, I'm not doubting. Don't Google bear mankini. Brings up a whole different... Oh, God. That's it. A up. You're on some sort of register now. Your search history will never be the same again. Oh, Jupiter there, burning bright. Is it chucking anything our way? Oh, yes, you were saying it was... if Free Eye was just above Jupiter, so around here, because... Oh, that's Jupiter there. Oh, no, you can't see it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Let's see if we can spin the camera a touch. Bring more cloud in shot. So you say around here, this was the in between the Geminis. Where are we? doing the risky Google, so we're just taking one for the team there. My mum dressed me up as an Xmas present there, and she used the box from her new washing machine. Hey, ingenious. I like that. Giving me ideas. I start moving the cursor. I keep thinking it's a shooting star stamp. Oh, we got one yesterday, didn't we? A shooting star. Gemini. So yeah, that is where. Bring my cursor back. This takes a while now. I can use the same mouse across two computers, but I've got to go across all these different screens to get to you. So yeah, this is where sort of Free Eye is somewhere around here. There you go. That is your latest on the Free Eye weather report there, Free Eye. Only time I got to dress up at school was a Roman day and a Victorian day. The whole days for those things. It's the only day you missed. Oh. Yeah, but we never used to do dressing up when I was in school, or the schools that I went to. And I made the mistake of taking it seriously. And I regret that. Because although my costume was very good, nobody else did. And trauma. My mum was not the best with costumes. It sounds pretty good, actually, V. I mean, that sounds genius there. They just do weird shit like have porridge and write on chalkboards and play with spinning tops. I was going to play with spinning tops. How old? I remember some kids, it was just before me, it's when my mum worked in a school, they would do trips to like a Victorian school for the day, and they'd pretend to be Victorians there, and they'd dress up and they'd go on location for it. I never got that. But don't think she thought she was being funny. Still traumatised. It's just like the bin bag witch again, isn't it? Like Roman school as well. Oh God, what would a Roman school experience be? You know what the Romans and the Greeks were up to? All sorts of nefarious shit. That probably isn't appropriate for school. Where are we? There we are. Ooh, where's the cursor? There it is. She's done that as well multiple times there. The weird gel witch nails. Hey, that's an upgrade. Those plastic fingers. There's always only ever 4 in a pack that you'd buy from the news agents. And those little plastic lanterns that would have like a pumpkin. That's the main bit in it. Don't actually remember that one there. Must have been traumatic and you've deleted it. Well, if it was Roman, most probably. Most are probably there. God. And tell me the camera's already on its last legs. I'm getting worried, guys. See, the downside, I mentioned earlier, but the downside of the infrared one is the camera is a bit of a lower quality. And it might be a bit more zoomed in as well. So it'll be like we're going back a step in that sense, but it will be in infrared. So we'll have the chance of seeing some strange things there. There is a pic knocking about of me in a Roman dress thing. Did the ferals ask if you were that old? If you don't tell them the context. Oh, there's your shooting star right there. Did you need that one? Who needs that as a stamp? Well, hey. The only resin I know it. One of them did ask once if I was alive in Victorian times. I'm like, it's cruel. Oh, well, who needed the shooting star stamp? Was it you, Lee? Please tell me you got that. Oh, you got it, Lee. Hold on. All right. Lee, there we go. Right. Alright, Lee. Shooting star stamp. Why are you not marked for feeding Alan, Lee? I'm 100% sure you fed Alan. Let's give you that stamp. I must have missed that one. Have you been on one of the deep dives, Lee? Because we'll have one coming up the Friday coming. Because then that is your last stamp. And we can get that one posted off to you there. It was a good one. It wasn't the biggest one, but I'll take it. It's more orange. Normally they're green, the ones we see there. Showing them a pic of Victorian Day. It's just your childhood. Yes, we are recording. I did clip that one. I haven't been uploading the clips lately. That is on... I've got a to-do list, right? I had a moment of inspiration earlier, because I've been quite passive with the stream at the minute. I'm in kind of maintenance mode at the minute. So... I've not been proactive. I've let a few things slip, and I need to get back on the ball. Lee, so the deep dives are over on Patreon. So what you got to do, click the link. Are you on the Patreon already? But you've got to do they only work for the Skywatch tier, so it doesn't work for the free ones. But if you haven't used the free trial already, that'll work for that. And then basically next Friday, 11 PM, we just stream it, but we stream it on Patreon. So you just got to say hello in the chat there, and we can get that one stamped for you there. So hopefully you've got it there. I lose track of who's what where at the minute. But I don't even know what it's going to be on yet. But it'll be a good one there. But yeah, so I'm trying to get back on top of things. And I've been planning out all of the areas I need to improve upon and tweak. And doing the clips again is one of them that I need to do. But I've decided I need a producer, an editor, and a community manager. So applications on a postcard, guys, for those ones. So we can distribute it. Distribute the load. I need to keep uploading the clips there. You are on the free one for the ship. Oh, excellent. So I wonder if the free trial still works if you sign up for this thing. Because the free ones don't allow access to the deep dive, sadly. That's the only problem. Maybe we'll press a button and see if we can work it around for the next to get the stamp, because you're only one stamp away. There. Oh, V, take you up on that. Oh, well, there we go. There you go, the clue. Not that I had both of you. Oh, interesting little booklet for a future deep dive. Oh, so it's funny that you guys mentioned that you particular free, because right next to those tiles, I had your names written with a question mark. So, well, we're on the same page. I'll get my shit together as well, and then we'll plow through, algorithm or no algorithm, and we'll build it up. We'll get there. I appreciate it. It's hilarious. Exactly, that's going to be the new sticker. Up. I can't add deadlines. Not when everybody's doing things voluntarily together. I can't do that. Alan can. I can't. I have to start uploading as well. I've been delaying uploading the recordings and stuff, and I've now probably got like a month's worth that are just sitting on the computer, but I've not uploaded to the G drive because it just hogs the internet after the stream. I need to get back in habit. This is the problem for all of us. Where's the deadlines there? Maybe, yeah, that's it. We'll get Alan to just order us all around, and we'll be fine. If we just put Alan in charge, Alan bot, it'll be rude, but we'll get it done there. Tell Alan to do it. Alan's struggling with the movie club. For an interstellar dictator, he's not that competent. Alan will get the whip out, he will. All sorts of toys in the probing room. He takes it very seriously. Oh, here comes the damn clouds again. But it is in time for the end of the stream, so we haven't missed out too much there. I wouldn't employ him for that, sure, no. Ooh. Pressed the wrong button there. Oh, tubers. We've had an error. We'll come off of here as well. Right, nighty night, tubers. We'll catch you